Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Nicole and I post family, lifestyle and travel content. You would have recently seen our videos where we visited London, but this time we are going a little less glamorous and heading into the wilderness, going on a camping trip in Cheshire. We cannot wait. I love camping. Last time I went camping, I loved it so much and we was like, we're gonna go again, but we're gonna get a bigger tent. And we just never got around to it. It's been 4 years since we went on that camping trip. You can watch it back. It was in Cornwall. I've got all the videos on my channel, so you can see our very first beginner one. We're still very much beginners, but we are setting up with some new gear this time, so I thought I would share with you what we are getting to prep, because we are going to make sure that this is a regular thing now. We wanted to have the right equipment and get everything that we need for multiple trips, not just the one trip. So first of all, last time our tent was way too small. We had a 4-person tent, which you would think would be big enough, but it just was not big enough for us. And we did have like a canopy thing. It just wasn't the best setup for us. It worked for then, but it's just not going to work now. The kids are bigger. So we have purchased, I'm not going to be able to show you the full tent. You'll have to excuse the mess in there. Oh my god, this is so heavy. We have purchased this High Gear 700 Horizon 700 by High Gear. It's an air tent for 7 people, but it is huge. So when we set this up, I will do a whole setup video and I will do a tour of like everything set up. So that is the tent we have purchased. I got that from Go Outdoors. If you buy a membership from Go Outdoors, which is £5, you get member discount. You can easily make that back. I bought Penelope a coat and I think it was £30 off with the member discount. So I essentially saved £25 on the coat once I purchased the £5 membership. It's crazy prices. So yeah, I got that. And then we also bought, oh god, that's not balanced now. Don't fall on my toes. We also purchased the canopy, which is down at the bottom. I'm not going to get all that out. So it's like an awning on the side of it, just to add that extra space for the dogs and things like that, or shoes. We want to have nice space, we want to be comfortable. Some people I see online like, that's not camping, camping's just being out in a tiny tent. No, camping is what you want it to be. If you want to enjoy it and you want to have a bit more space, go ahead and get more space. We then purchased that. We got a lot of high gear stuff because that's what we can Go Outdoors. We got a double camp bed for me and Kieran, and then we got these roll mats to go on top to keep the warmth in, because you lose a lot of heat underneath you as well. So we've got them 2 each for me and Kieran, and we've got these different ones for the kids, but essentially the same roll mats. So 4 roll mats. And then we got, let's see what else have we got in. It's like a Aladdin's Cave of Wonders. We got these Euro Hike single beds for the kids. These were on an offer for 2 for £35, so they were a lot cheaper than buying the high gear ones. They're quite expensive. The high gear one was very easy to put up though, so you know, swings and roundabouts, depends what you want to get, but they are good enough for the kids. We then purchased a bunch of sleeping bags. Don't know how I feel about a sleeping bag. We took duvets last time. I was quite comfortable with a duvet, and we also took air beds last time and I was quite comfortable in the air bed. So if you don't want to go all out and buy camping beds, air beds are just as good. I was absolutely fine in it. I might even take that just in case I'm not that happy in this bed, because I am skeptical. But we got different ones of these. So these were on offer for £19 with the member discount from Go Outdoors. I also purchased for the tent, so it's a big investment in the tent this time. Purchased the carpet for it, which is here, and the footprint, which is here. So we've got the carpet, the footprint, the awning, everything's just huge. So we've had a big investment this time in the camping, like tent stuff. Last time we bought a lot of the gadgets, so we're just checking through everything, make sure everything's working, and then we're going to get it all packed up, and I'll show you what else we've got as well, so that you know what sort of essentials to be taking with you. I'll show you what sort of things we love to use last time. But obviously your tent, you need a tent and you need some comfort. So like I say, air bed's absolutely fine. We've got camping beds this time. We've got the roll mats to keep us warm. We took a duvets last time, absolutely fine. We've got sleeping bags this time, so I'll let you know which one I prefer. We got, for myself, Kieran bought me this Berghaus one, and then he got a Berghaus one, and then Penelope has like a little flamingo sleeping bag. I've got such brain fog at the moment, keep forgetting words. And this, just so you know, I did buy a blind for my kitchen and it was the wrong one, and I can't return it because it was custom. So I basically just wasted £150. Don't know how that happened, but it did. So that is everything for like your basic setup for your tent and for sleeping arrangements. I'll show you what else we have got. So it's all a bit chaos in the kitchen at the moment because we are cleaning everything up. So this has all just been in storage in the shed. So we have got an electric hookup. So you've got to buy a camping electric hookup because they have the specific, I can't even think of what that's called, plug. 110 volt. So we used this last time and it was absolutely fine. We've also got this little fridge, electric fridge, so we can plug that in. Is that locked? No, it's not locked. I'm just using it for some storage at the minute. We need to give it a good clean out. We've got a mallet for hammering in the pegs. Got a washing line, which is a no peg washing line. I think I got this from Poundland, somewhere like that, one of those types of shops. And then I got this last time, but I never actually used it. It's like travel jars for herbs and spices, so I don't know if we'll use that. I didn't use that last time. So we're just cleaning all of this out. We've got ice packs. Are we going to freeze all these before we take them? And then lights, we've got lots of lights. Make sure that you're all batteried up and that they're all working. We've got headlights. These are great for at night time when you're heading over to the toilets, or like us, we've got dogs, so if you're going to take the dogs out, these are great. We've also got some extra like picnic bags in case we go out somewhere and we want to take stuff with us. One thing we took last time which came in handy was this washing up bowl. It is one of those ones that retracts, so it packs really easily, but it's handy to have for your washing up. And then we've also got here a pan and kettle set which packs all in together. I think I got that off Amazon. If I can find the same items, I'll link them below, but it was a few years ago that we bought them. Purchased these little camping cups. They were from Poundland. You can pick them up in Home Bargains, places like that, really cheap. So you need some plates and cups and things like that. So we picked these up the other week from B&M, so they're all nice little, they're in the gardening section, but they're just outdoor plates, plastic. You don't want to be taking any glass or anything like that in case it smashes. But I wanted to have a full matching set, so, because you all know what I'm like, I love a bit of matchy-matchy. So we've got those. Have you come across the knives and forks? Have you put them in the dishwasher? Yeah. So we picked up some like camping knives and forks last time, so we're just running everything through the dishwasher. We have this water butt. This was quite handy to have last time. Just fill it up with your water. You can have it on your table, and then there we go, it just drips. So we're just cleaning that all out, make sure everything's nice. And then one thing that you definitely need for when you are cooking is going to be your gas. I'm not even going to attempt to pick that up. Let's come down here. This gas canister. But when you're buying gas, you need to make sure when you go to the shop that you can get one where they actually sell you the gas canister, because a lot of places will only swap you like for like, whereas if you're starting off you're going to need a gas canister. We was quite lucky we got this off a friend who had it, because we was trying to find one to buy everywhere and we couldn't buy a new one for ourselves. So just make sure when you're looking, what did you say it was called? Calagat gas?
You find online for stockist.
Yeah, you need to find a stockist of Calagas that will actually supply you the canister, not just the gas. So that's really important to look for. And then for actual cooking, we got this last time. We have the camping gas cooker, which has got everything you need really for cooking. And you can buy the camping gas canisters to work on this, but that was really good last time, so I'm happy we purchased that. So we've got a lot of the stuff already. Like I say, we've just done a big investment on the tent this time. Probably could do with some investment in the chairs, because we've got some camping chairs, but they're not the best. I need to go outside actually and get the kids camping chairs, because they've got them in the little house. So yeah, we've got all camping chairs already. I'm going to head to my mum's to pick up some tables, because I'm going to borrow those. If you've got friends and relatives that go camping or have got equipment and you're just setting up, see if you can borrow stuff for your first few trips before, you know, you don't have to invest everything all at once. Seems like we've got a lot of stuff, but a lot of it we bought last time and we're still borrowing off people. And my mum's also got a camping toilet which we're going to borrow, because I think that'll be a lot better for night time. Last time we didn't have one, it wouldn't fit in the car, and it was a bit of a pain having to just go to the toilet block at night time if the kids needed the toilet. So if we've got a little porta potty thing in the tent which we can put in that awning, it'll just be a little bit handier really, especially when you've got kids. And especially when you get older and you need the toilet every 5 minutes. So I'm just going to go and get the kids' camping chairs. I am worried how my vegetables are going to fare up whilst we're gone. Although it has been nice and sunny for about 2 months. I think the last time it rained here was Easter Monday, which is well over a month ago now. I think, is it about a month ago? Easter was late, wasn't it? But that's a long time in northwest weather. And it's going to rain all half term, so that's fun. Typical for when we're going camping. So I should have sent the kids out for this. All the bikes are everywhere. Let's see how I can get it. So we're just going to head back out to Go Outdoors and to B&M and Home Bargains, because they have dropped some camping stuff recently. So we're going to go and have a look. Really want to get some blow up chairs for like the living room area, just for the night time. If it's raining, we can sit in there and it's nice and comfortable. But something you might want to consider taking with you camping is games. So we have got like Uno, just small things you want to pack, just a plain pack of cards, because you can play so many things with cards. Dominoes we've got, we're going to take those, just small things to pack. And then like Henry wants to take his football and some other things, but we're just going to see how that fares up. I have a Land Rover, so it's got quite big boot space, and we have got a roof bag. We did have a roof rack last time, but I found that quite restricted because it was plastic and we was limited to what we was taking. And we also took my mum's memory foam air mattress, which I did not like at all. Luckily we'd taken our other air mattresses and we was able to use them instead, but that took mega space. So you've got to really think about what space you need. All of this here will easily fit in my boot, and all the other stuff as well, but I think the roof rack will probably just be for clothes and stuff like that. And I don't pack light, you know what I'm like, I am not a light packer. So I'll probably just be taking some outfits like this, jeans, waistcoat and t-shirts, but it's probably going to get cold, so I'm going to need some jumpers, and I've got my waterproof coat that I'm going to take with me, because you know, we all know the rain's coming. So I'm going to take my Dewberry boots, because they are great for walking and they're just super comfortable, a pair of trainers, and then a pair of sliders for like going to the washrooms and things like that. Then I also need to make sure we've got towels and our toiletries. I don't obviously have to go mad with anything, we're not going anywhere special, but just making sure we've got the essentials. So they'll probably all just go in the roof bag. So I'll still probably call it a roof rack, but when I'm saying that, it's a roof bag, not a rack. So just to be clear on that one, because I don't want anyone coming for me and going, Nicole, you said that you was using a roof bag, but you keep saying roof rack. You know, sometimes I make mistakes. Watch one of my videos back the other day, and I said that I was going to spray mop the patio. Well, we all know I meant jet wash, so you know. Sometimes we misspeak and then you don't realise until you watch it back. So anyway, we are going to head out now to the shops. I'm going to drop Penelope off at dance rehearsal, because she has got a 3-hour dance rehearsal this afternoon. So at least we've got one less child to traipse around the shops with us. And then we're going to start considering what food we are going to be taking with us on this trip, because we're going to have to obviously stock up on some things like oils to take with us, and then other stuff we can get from the shop. We're not going far. I'm sure there'll be an Aldi or a Tesco or something nearby wherever we go, so you know, you're not going to be left with nothing, are we? So there we go, let's head to the shop. So this is the camping range that they have in B&M. So you've got blow up beds, blow up chairs, a little tent, and then you've got some lights. I'm going to get one of them pull-up lights. We've got two of them, yeah. Some bunting. Little pan set, £12. More lights, some trolley thing, a mallet. Do you think that mallet we've got's decent, or do you think we should get a better one?
I can't remember if the head fell off.
I'm sure it did, I'm sure it flung off. They've got those washing up bowls that I had, and they've got a draining board as well that folds down. Picnic blanket. What are these? Chairs, folding chairs. Little fire mesh pit thing, water butts, kettles. To be honest though, you can get proper camping kettles from Go Outdoors, same price or cheaper, so we're just probably going to look there. They've got a gas stove, £6 for that gas stove. Is that serious? £6? No, I know, but I'm just like, £6 quite cheap, isn't it? Cooler bag, an ice bag. Yes, they've got quite a few essentials in here. Little cutlery sets, cups. The little camping cups are only £2.50 here. They've got little orange ones or pink ones. They also have squeaky toys. So yeah, quite a few essentials here. Obviously not the big tents, but the little things you might need. Oh, they've got one of them dog spikes. Have we found our dog spike? I think we should just get one just in case. A dog spike.
Don't get one of those tags, whatever you do.
Why? Oh, we should get one of these for when it's the dog's birthday. Let's party.
Two dogs. Did they have two cables on them?
Well, we just attached the leads on them last time, didn't we? I'm sure we could find the other one. I think it's under the stairs. But I'm just thinking whilst we're here, we might as well get it. And then we've got two of them, just in case. Right, we're done for lights. Yeah?
And we have to go get...
Right, to Go Outdoors. Let's go to Go Outdoors. What are you doing, Henry?
I'm doing this kids' activity book.
The kids' activity book. And Billy, look, there's Billy the bird. He's on the advert, isn't he? Go Outdoors is absolutely packed out today, isn't it?
Yeah, I need to find one more.
One more difference.
Look at this. Can you spot 8 differences? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
What about near the tents? Because they've only got one difference on there.
Oh,
So-
found it. That one's shot now.
Oh, there we go. You were clever at that. Should we go and have a look what else? We've found this coat for Penelope. It is reduced from £50 to £15. What a bargain. So she needed a waterproof coat. Are you going to sit there and do that? So you can buy new gas bottles from Go Outdoors. It is, depending which size you get, looking around £70 odd for a new one, or around £30 to refill. These are the bottles. They don't have the one that we have though, unfortunately, so we don't know what we're going to do. Look at that pizza thing, a Ninja oven, a Ninja wood fire. They have everything you could need in here. If you can just come here for every single camping essential. They have all the cookware here. It's huge. This one is in Bury in Manchester. Oh look, kettles. So yeah, the kettles here, £6. So it's the same price as the ones. Well, £6 for member price. If you're not a member, it's £12. So even if you sign up for a membership, which is £5, you'll still save yourself £1 on this one kettle. So I think we're going to get a kettle because ours is only teeny weeny. It's hard to do with nails. Oh, Daddy walked off. Oh, he went back. He went down the other way. I can't. There we go. Oh no. Oh.
Gave you a nail.
This one. It's actually quite intense how much stuff they've got in this shop. There is so much stuff. And there's so much stuff that I want, and everything that I look at to get is always the most expensive stuff. Why is that? So just looking in the kids section here, they've got loads of kids outfits. They've got all different brands. You've got Berghaus, Peter Storm, Regatta, all those outdoorsy things, the North Face, and they have, like I say, members offer. So this Berghaus jumper, for example, for kids should have been £50 and it's £35 if you're a member. So it's worth getting that membership, if I'm honest with you. Henry's testing out the floors. we're having a look through the different boots, and then we're going to go and have a look at some storage stuff for the tent, because you know me, I love myself some storage. So we are back now from B&M and Go Outdoors. So I was just going to show you some things that we bought. From B&M we got these pull lights. These were just £1.50 each. So I'm just going to check, does it come with batteries? Does it need batteries? It doesn't say. I'm assuming they don't come with batteries. But that was one other thing that we picked up. We picked up plenty of batteries because they were only £1 each for each pack. So we've got AA's and AAA's. They're always handy to pick up at B&M because they're super cheap and kids go through batteries like crazy. Well, my kids do, Henry especially. So we wanted to make sure we had hot chocolates for the evening time, so we got these instant hot chocolates. So they have little cups inside with the hot chocolate already separated, and you just add hot water, so we thought they would be really handy. I think they were £2 each, I'm not sure how much they were. And then we also picked up a Galaxy one, because this is my favourite one anyway, and we usually have this in the house. So we may take that with us, I'm not sure yet. Then we also picked up this dog spike. We do have one of these from last time we went camping, but I don't know where it is. I think it's in this cupboard here under the stairs, but that is like a minefield in there, so it's probably easy just to buy a new one. So I bought loads of cleaning stuff as we always do when we go to B&M, but that's just for the house, not for camping. I did pick these Zaflora wipes up to take with us, just so we've got some handy disinfectant wipes to wipe things down. And then from Go Outdoors, we got this mallet, because the one that we've got is this one. And I'm absolutely sure that, yeah, it did, that flung off last time. So this is a little bit sturdier. It was only, was it £3? And it was buy one, get one free with the tent things.
It's like a fiver.
Pardon?
Fiver.
A fiver. £5, and for both of those. Those are tent pegs, so it's handy to have some spare. And then we picked up this storage tent organizer by High Gear. It's just one of those like triangle ones. We were looking at the big cupboards, but they were around £70, and we just thought maybe not this time. Well, we've spent quite a lot of money this time round, so maybe get them next time. Got this coat for Penelope. This was reduced from £50 to £15, which I thought was a great price. And she can, I got her a size 11 to 12, she's just turned 10, so she can use that up till next year, maybe even the year after. Kieran got some Peter Storm jumpers. These were on offer 2 for £18, which I thought was a right bargain. So Kieran's got a couple of these. And then what else did we get? I didn't realise we got so much stuff. Yeah, there's the other Peter Storm jumper, so just a blue one. They have tons and tons of camping clothes in there, like outdoor clothes. And then Kieran picked up this Hunter body warmer. Love a body warmer. And then I got this jumper, which is by a brand I've never heard of before called One Earth. But it was really nice, thick quality, and I love the stripy jumper, so thought that would look really nice with my navy Lululemon leggings or some jeans. So yeah, that was everything we picked up today. I think we've got everything. We just need to go to my mum's house to pick up the tables, and then we can start loading the car up. One thing you might be short of is space when traveling, so my recommendation is to use up everything, every bit of room that you can. We won't be putting food in this fridge until we get there, so I'm going to use this as a storage box. You may be putting food in your fridge to take with you, but if you're not, it's a good way to carry some items down there to wherever you're going. So I'm going to just load that up with all the kitchen supplies. All the plates and cups are all washed. Oh, quick catch that, Henry. We can fit quite a bit in there, so hopefully fit all the kitchen stuff in there. Thank you, Henry, you're so helpful. Oh, you're being a good boy, aren't you?
I'm always going to have the green ones.
You're going to have the green ones, are you? Green's your favourite colour, isn't it, Henry?
Yeah.
Might have to rearrange this a little bit. The plates aren't fitting in right. Oh dear. Let's see. Couple there. Couple there. So we just need to wait for the other stuff to run through the dishwasher, and then we can start loading that up as well. But I've got a little tick list that I picked up from Go Outdoors, and it's got like all of your camping checklist. So I thought we'd tick that off and see where we're at, see if we meet the test for Go Outdoors camping essentials. And home items that you might want to remember to take are bin bags, something to wash up with. So we are going to take a dishmatic that will already be loaded with fairy liquid, because that goes a long way, and then we don't have to take fairy liquid and cloths and things like that. And like I said, we've got disinfectant wipes, that's helpful. You might want to take a dustpan and brush with you to sweep up the floor. Batteries, obviously, in case your lights go out, or if you've got kids' toys that need batteries. I'm trying to think of any other household things you might want to take as extra. If I come across anything whilst I'm packing up, oh, toilet roll, don't forget your toilet roll. But if I think of anything else, I will pop on and let you know.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop as we shout from the
We are absolutely full to the brim. We've managed to fit the tent in this way, which was quite handy, because luckily my seats move forward, and we fit all of the stuff in here, as well as all of the cooking equipment and the beds. So we now just need to put the roof bag on, and then we can load that up with clothes and sleeping bags and things like that. So yeah, it's like car Tetris, but the only thing we can't fit in really is that toilet, because it is a massive. So looks like we're going to have to go across a field at night time.
We're gonna do it all again. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop as we shout from the top. We're gonna be. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. The moonlight, the summer sky, it was the best we ever had.